Welcome. Happy Title Takeover Tuesday. That's a tongue
Title
twister. We named it.
We name all of our shows
I am.
tongue twisters. I don't know why we do.
Welcome to Give Me an L. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is what episode 5 or 6. I've lost count. We're here. We're doing the thing, and I have my beautiful, amazing, special guest, my tag partner, Meka in the house.
Hi everyone. I
You may
hope
know her
everyone's
from,
having a wonderful Tuesday.
Bodyslam, writer
Yes,
extraordinaire. Just out and about in these ex Twitter streets.
I'm nobody, a little guy, but I'm happy to be here. This is gonna be
Oops,
really
sorry,
fun, y'all.
getting
It's gonna be
get ahead of
really.
myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, had to make sure things were in here. I'm excited. This
Me
came
too.
about a couple weeks ago, talking about
Mhm.
title belts and all about it, which is fun. There's and we're not going to get to everything. Please, if we miss your favorites, let us know because there may be a part 2. You
Listen,
know?
because we were trying to put the list together, and there was some stuff that we was like, "Oh, we'll save that for part 2," because this is
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Don't worry
feel
though.
like we
Oh,
can
we
family
got some. So I hope y'all are ready to discuss because
yes.
baby, we're about to get into it, okay? With these belts.
Mhm. Yes. And then we also do. I have a fun little chat with one hardcore legend, McFoley. He was very kind with his time and told me some stories, and so we'll have that on here as well. So shout out to McFoley. Love the name, and that just made me feel good. So yes, let's get right into it. Again, there's too much stuff. There's too many titles, so we will miss things. This is the greatest hits. But I'm gonna start with this one. This is the
Okay.
catalyst for this entire show. This is how we got here 2 weeks ago with this title debuting. Um,
Hi
oh hey
Cash.
Josh. But yes, with this title debuting, got the wheels spinning, the brand new TNT title. I'm not gonna go through the entire history of the TNT title because that'll be a whole separate episode.
Right. Because there's been some
It's
bad ones, but shout out to Scorpio Sky because that Los Angeles Lakers edition, purple and gold, superior. Okay.
yeah, we that may be for part 2 because
Definitely
I
part two.
didn't
We
want to do
gotta
too
bring that
many
one back
TNT titles. Yeah, we'll go in depth. This was a quick brainstorming, but yes, this TNT title. I'm gonna let you go first on your thoughts about this.
It's fine to me. The video of him making it kind of gave you some information behind it. It looks like a title that a couple of people in that company would wear, Darby being one of them. So it was really interesting that they just fought for that title because I was like, Darby probably wouldn't even rinse it off. He'd just leave it the way it is and keep it that
Yeah,
way. But honestly, we have seen and will see so much worse. Y'all were up in arms about this and not about two other titles from the same company that's on this list. Oh,
it's
mama's
coming.
about to fuss at y'all because it's been some real bad title belts. And I can talk because I have a custom, which I will show and we'll talk
Oh,
about a little later in the
mhm.
show. She's right here. But this belt was not as bad as y'all freaked out on the internet and thought it was. Like, just calm down.
Oh,
Calm down.
no. I loved it. Oh, yes, seeing the TNT Championship evolve from the first one to
Was the
now.
first one,
Yes,
and we ain't even talking about the bedazzled rhinestone wish version that we had when Sammy was carrying two of the same belts because he was the interim and the regular. Okay. Don't get started. Don't get me started, y'all. Y'all acting
I.
crazy now.
Uh, I don't want to talk about it. But it was the red. The red was retired, Mr. Brody Lee, or
Yes.
yeah, the original is retired.
Rightfully so.
Um, absolutely. Um, Shout out to our girl Amanda.
Love you, Amanda.
Love. I love this title, and the fact that he built this himself,
Right.
sir, a man of many talents.
A man, he's a crafty queen. We love a crafty queen, okay?
know what is he like welding for Anna J? You think he's making her jewelry?
Oh God, please. He might be. Rings out of lug nuts, random lug nuts he finds at the scrapyard. Like, come on, please.
And she's like, she just has a ton, and it's kind of like prison letters or prison art, and she's just like, "Thanks, babe."
Exactly.
You know?
Thanks, babe. It's from the heart. It's the thought that counts. But
I
yes,
like
y'all,
it, and
pipe
you're
down.
right.
It's
If
not
Darby had this, it's
well,
not. I don't
people watch it
understand why
out.
people hate it.
Darby wouldn't
No,
even
Darby's
clean.
gonna add more blood to it.
True.
Add more.
Probably some thumbtacks.
Yeah, no rhinestone thumbtacks.
Right. Yeah.
They
The
were on his
TNT would
face
just
this
be
weekend.
all outwardly poking thumbtacks. Just something unhinged.
That'd be a great weapon.
Absolutely. And he would use it as such. Ah, Josh.
Josh likes the white.
Okay. We're going to write that one
Oh,
down. Part 2. Y'all already working on part 2. We'll write that
yes.
one down.
Okay.
That white strap was, I like white. I like
This-
colored straps on belts, except we'll get to it.
We're getting to that one.
We'll get
Well,
to it, 'cause
it's here.
I have
It's a whole.
a lot of big
I just gave it
strong
one slide.
words. Ugh.
Yes. They're not good. Yeah. I like it. And but yeah, I think at some point we can go route of TNT title. Just the entire TNT title, because it's been
At this point, we can
change
do the
its
history
looks.
of a lot of belts and just pick one every month and just kind of go through the Joshua. Hold tight because the slide is on here and they were okay. But we'll get into it. It is a safe space, but we go, you know how we do. We'll get there.
It's coming.
She's here. She's here.
All right. So yes. So this is the brainchild of this show. This is the latest in a long line of custom belts. But before we see what people have done to belts, let's look at some classic belts.
Yes.
Big gold, iconic. These are these iconic belts.
Love the big gold. I don't think anyone has beef with big gold.
No. It's classic. It's big. Like, I had like a little, I didn't even bring it out, but it's kind of broken on the sides. But I have a little plastic replica big golds.
I think this is a belt a lot of people remember. Like, especially our age range. That's the first title that a lot of people can recall seeing regularly. That and the Winged Eagle, which
it's coming. But Josh is right. It's timeless. Like, you can put this on anybody, any time period, any year.
You can bust it out right now.
That's a champion.
And it'll still look good.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Triple H, if you want to bring this back,
Paul,
no one will complain.
Paul, we know you watch it.
We know you have a burner. You have a burner, and we all know this.
We do.
I know you're busy. No, Sean has NXT. You're fine.
Yes.
Like we said, there we go. Winged Eagle.
Winged Eagle. Yes. Winged Eagle. Now, I think, with that iconic WWF on the side, goodness. Lot of memories from that one.
Give a Google.
Man, pre-Google times.
Deep Google searches.
Yeah. That's a good shot of it too. I'm glad they had a high definition one because baby. I
went through some pages of the Google for this.
long time ago days.
But yeah, this is again. This is another one. You switch the logo out. Classic.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely classic.
Looks
a lot like mine.
I think, and also a couple years ago they did the photo shoot with current stars and the Winged Eagle.
They did, yes. So that might be for
that was fun.
Yeah. That might be why we have such a good quality picture of it now.
Possibly. I should have pulled some of those out, but I was like,
we got time.
we got time. This is a classic. This is a poll around my office of people who watched know of wrestling. I said, what's a belt that you enjoy? Classic. This is the updated version, not the OG WWF.
Right.
Google wasn't helping me. But
this is the Cody Rhodes version, correct?
Yes.
Dashing or whatever he was at the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I love it. And like we said, colored belts are.
I love colored belts. Yeah. Mostly.
Most of them.
There are exceptions.
There's an exception to every rule, okay?
We're going to get there.
We are. It's coming.
Aw, hi, bestie. Everybody, most men in our age group love this white IC title. I don't know what it is about this. So
this was from a man.
Yes, it was. That was manly things. It was for y'all.
But I think it kind of does look manly, but in like a classy kind of man kind of way.
Yeah, like a man with money.
Yeah. He smells good.
Yeah. Takes a shower every day.
You know what I
mean?
Yeah. This is, I don't know. But because when I came into wrestling, to me, I do love this version of the IC title as well. This is what was here when I came in.
Oval. It's so oval. But all of the belts were, because the women's title was the same, like round. Please take a shower every day. Please, Bessie.
I mean, not wrong. PSA for wrestling fans.
Wash your ass. Thank you. Listen.
It's not on here, but I also love the women's title.
I mean, kind of helped this one, so I have no beef with it. Rest in peace, Joni. But exactly, that's the D-Lo green. That's the D-Lo belt. That's it. It only looks good on D-Lo. I don't care who held it. It only looked good on him.
Not even the love of our life, Jeff Hardy?
No, the hardcore title looked way better on Jeff than this one did.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Just saying.
Now you got reminiscing on a blonde, a young blonde.
That's D-Lo's belt forever. The Eddie. Oh, okay. The Eddie Guerrero belt. Okay. Yes, Josh. Yes. Mm-hmm. We'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
But those two. What? In China, of course. So 3.
Oh my God. Josh saying Eddie just popped something into my head.
What?
What if, like, you know how Dom has his little mullet and mustache?
Yes.
What if, like, he ever gets an IC run and brings this title belt like Cody brought the white one?
I think he would. And thank his dad. And
yeah, his real dad.
His real dad. Yeah. I think he would.
Because you know what? There's a new IC title and it's round.
It's round.
It's not even on this list because I couldn't.
We'll hit it another day. We'll hit it on the list of IC titles when we do the IC, because I don't care for that belt. But
no.
Whatever.
But you know what? What if I could see Dom pulling this out and kind of looking.
Oh, absolutely. He would do it. He's an agent of chaos. He absolutely would pull it back.
No. Liv would pull this out for him as a gift.
Yeah, she would gift it to him with some chicken nuggets.
With some chicken tendies.
Or let me tell you how I'm an agent of chaos. I would book a co-ed tournament, have Rhea win the Intercontinental Championship, and have Dom bring that one out, and that be the one that she carries just to piss him off. That's how I would do it.
Oh, Rhea would look so good with this.
Fire. Just saying. Get the Terror Twins involved.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I like it.
Use a monogamous.
You are. This was a Meka submission. the NWA championship.
I'm trying to find words.
The
Because this
woman was
is
too sad to
terrible.
speak.
It is terrible. It is irregular. It is not symmetrical. It's hot pink alligator skin, eagles on the side, these random bodies wrestling across the United States. This other eagle that's bordering very much on Nazi Germany. I'm not, this belt is an abomination. Like, I feel disrespected every time I see it because I'm like, why would you put that on a pink strap? Why would you put that on a pink strap? Why would you do? Who did it? Who did it?
Who
I need to
did
go
do
and
this?
figure
This
out
is
who
what
did it because I need to write you an angry letter. I don't care that it's 20 years later. You still deserve the letter for this belt because that is hideous. Can you imagine trying
yeah.
to be a prideful wrestler and you just won and they hand you this ugly ass belt that you got to hold up? I'm doing the Will Ospreay. I'm
No,
not touching it. I'm not touching it.
I don't want it. You're
Mm-mm.
right. It is. I thought it was just an optical illusion, but it is off center.
And look at the top. It's cut irregularly. Josh, please. It's
It's like, or
terrible.
a weight belt. Yeah, it's like a Cody weight belt.
Yeah, it looks like a weight belt. It does. I don't know whoever was on belt designer duty that day. Never
It's
again. Never again.
it's kind of like they had the plates, right? They had America and the Eagles, and then the strap something went awry, and they just grabbed a scrap piece.
It looks like
They're like,
somebody's
"Oh, we
mama tried
gotta
to
give
sew
this
it
to
and
somebody
somebody tried to
tomorrow."
mend the edges. Like when your mama tried to sew him the edge of your dress and one side go too high. That's what it looked like. It's not absolutely the hell not. I'm not even going to embarrass any wrestlers that actually had to carry and wear this strap because see, he'll pay for his crimes. He's got a list of them he's got to answer for. This one of them. It's one of them.
Yeah, where does this rank on top? Is it top 5?
For me, absolutely. That is an assault, and I don't appreciate it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We didn't ask
We
for this.
don't have that long to do an entire Crimes Against Vince Russo show.
We might have to. We might have to. We'll make an episode. Jot it down. The life and crimes of Vince Russo with the SVU, the Law and Order. Doom, 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 doom. Yep. Mm-hmm. We'll recap it. In the word Wrestling Federation. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, bro. Okay. This is where we get a little fun. We got the classics. We got some iconic ones. We get some custom ones. The John Cena's first foray into custom belts.
He should
The
have paraded his ass
first
out.
spinner U.S. title.
Ugly. I hate that. I hate every spinner belt they ever came out with. I hate it so much. But this one, with that gaudy U.S. Please. Somebody should have stopped him.
Nobody did. And you know what? He thought he was doing something. And when I was like 13, I thought he was also doing something. I was like, that's pretty all right. That's kind of fun. I didn't love it, but I was like, oh, okay.
Look how young he looks. Now he's on his
yeah, who is that child?
Yeah, the Freewell belt, baby. Shoes were spinning, wheels were spinning, and WWF title belts were spinning. Everything but me was spinning. Okay. I wasn't spinning.
He spun that. He spun it the whole way down the ring.
His whole chest, he spun it. Yeah.
And which brings us to another iconic belt. And I don't. I think it was fine for Cena, But when they made everyone else carry this,
Because I'd have been
jail.
like, absolutely, where's the old? Somebody go get the old one out of storage because I'm not wearing that shit.
This was definitely, oh, look, hey, young people with the belt. That's what they were doing.
Young people,
That's
please.
literally the vibe. Tell me it's not.
Yeah, definitely
The
was
kids
still
like
trying to get the
spinner
youngin'.
belts and the hip hop, you know?
The kids and the spinner belts from the hip hop, please. It did, Josh. Oh my god. I was like, put it down. Put it down right now.
That was a definition of, hey, young kid.
You see my legs? This is hip hop. That's what it's giving. Mm-mm. It's not. It's not.
No. That's what the Australian breakdancer thought she was gonna win.
Please. You gotta go to hell. 'Cause
So we have the spinner, which is sure. But then we go. Edge said no.
exactly.
Yes.
Edge made it
Edge
somehow.
said he didn't want this.
No, he made it worse somehow.
Yes. I'm glad this was temporary, but then we also just went back to the old one. Because this also spun. No. Also, like, I was trying to find a good picture of this belt, but also the fact that he's smiling, he looks so wholesome in this photo.
He does.
When this was the rated R era. It's the hair. Look at that smile. He just looks like a wholesome Canadian boy. Like, he was awful here.
No,
I mean, in the best way.
Terrible. Terrible.
Terrible. An awful. Awful. And shout out to that 2006 Velvet Blazer, though.
With a
what
t-shirt. With a t-shirt.
It was the vibe. And you know there's some boot cut light denim he's wearing.
Oh, and a cowboy boot for the gods. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was pre-best.
I hated this. This is a divorced man.
Yeah. Fighting for his life.
He's struggling. He has a bachelor pad. He doesn't know what to do.
An air mattress.
And he was awful. Yeah, this was not good. No.
At all. Yes, very much the party, the Von Dutch with the trucker hats. Very much that. Yep.
Yeah. John Morrison did it better.
Well.
I know we said we love a colored belt.
Y'all.
We hate doing this, guys. The Jeff Hardy.
You guys do not know how
custom
much
title.
Jeffrey Nero. We
not this much.
But baby, that belt was hell. Okay? It was ass. It was a 2-pack of ass. It was a 2-pack of ass on a trash can lid. Do y'all see that?
I wish I had like an arrow to point at this because
the face.
Why?
And the
I know, Jeff, I understand you were going through it. Okay. You were not well. And this belt shows it that you were.
It shows it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But we still love you. But we love you enough to tell you this was bad.
He will pay for his crimes. Both of them with the same name will pay for their crimes. Because hell is hot and they're going. Okay? Not even a first class ticket. It's just gonna open up and swallow their ass. For this?
I get it. Jeff was like, I want to show my artistic stuff and all of my art. And like, I want a custom belt too. And TNA said, okay.
Like he's been doing. This was not necessary.
chair, your house, your
Your face.
barn, do your face, the grass, when he does his little grass artwork. Great. Love that for you, Jeff. Canvas. But when you brought this design to TNA and they said, yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
No.
That's stupid.
That belt is a wrestling Cybertruck.
That's stupid, but accurate.
Oh, it's so accurate because that is the gut reaction when I see a Cybertruck in the wild. It's ugh. Ugh.
Yuck.
I'm sorry, Jeff. It's a no.
It's a no for us. Big no. Capital no.
I think you look great with the purple strap. Beautiful. The silver, beautiful with you. Look, no. Do not bring this back in this TNA run. Please, no.
Because he will try and they will let him. No.
Listen, TNA. Don't do it.
I will call names over there.
No.
Because I know some of y'all by name in the ups. I'm not gonna do that. But don't y'all damn do it. Thank you.
And another face. You know, which is the moment for faces.
Rest in peace.
Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace.
We love you.
An icon.
But that?
I hated it.
Frightening. Absolutely. It's terrifying.
It's so scary.
Because, hello?
So scary.
I can't even look at the screen for a extended period of
And
time.
again, I understand. And again, I get it. You want to express yourself and you want to customize it. But like, they should have said no.
Beetlejuice as champion. Looking back, I'm glad they didn't, and they let him do whatever he needed to do because we did not know we were no longer going to have his creativity. But this is frightening me and my homegirls, and I don't like it.
I think like the sides with the hurt and the I think I like the sides. It's the face is really the problem.
And the background, because are you coming out of like somebody's torso? Like, why does it look like the inside of like muscular tissue? Like, what? No. Are somebody giving the birth? Like, what's happening here? This is not.
I wasn't gonna say birth.
And then the condition of the tooth.
But yeah,
the teeth. No.
The teeth are no. Yeah, I just think there could have been a better way. Because no, he's not going to wear the sparkly WWE title. No, but
we could have. You should have called us.
No. You should. Yeah, Bray, I get it. You were so creative, and we loved that.
But this is horrifying.
No.
Get it off my screen. It's scary.
All right, jump scare. Should I speak before you go off? Okay. Because we don't have a lot of time, and to condense it, MJF's crimes against title belts. It began with the Burberry title belt, the triple B, big Burberry belt. I don't remember what it's called, and it is now with the American title that he debuted. Last month, June? I don't know. Spent a lot of money just to lose it in a couple weeks later. But anyways, these might be, not even might, the worst belts in all of wrestling. Because why? Like, so much money
y'all
to look this bad, and not in a fun Dolly Parton way.
Y'all got y'all nerve trying to say that Jack Perry has the worst anything when that bullshit baby shower meatball ass belt was debuted, and y'all act like It was a goddamn cream of the crop. It ain't even the right goddamn colors for Burberry. You didn't even pay what you should have paid to get the right color scarf because the shit looks like he wiped his ass with a Burberry scarf and then said, put it on a belt. Okay? And then you
Yeah, why
turn
is it
around.
brown?
There are multiple shades of brown leather strap that could have went on. The color of brown that the North American title is in NXT would have been so much better than this ashy, dusty sepia that he chose. Then y'all turn around and give him another goddamn title, and he goes and gives it the America fuck yeah goddamn treatment and disrespects the whole goddamn flag, which, as a matter of fact, just so y'all know, it's illegal to wear the flag. So he's breaking the law every time he brings his goddamn belt out. It's gaudy, it's ugly, it's everything everyone hates about America. And you let him put it on a belt. And then you let him go his ass across the pond, get his ass whooped. And that nice man that won that title would not even touch that belt. It's an embarrassment. And y'all got y'all nerve if you think Jack Perry has the worst custom title in this company. Because y'all's favorite, who I don't say his name, is sitting right here. And will also pay for his crimes against humanity. Because both of those
and
atrocities, okay? War crimes.
If this was the only thing he's ever done, this would be a straight to jail offense. But the fact that this is on top of a mountain of everything he's ever done,
small things, okay,
and including the worst Apollo Creed cosplay I've ever seen in my life. Jail. Let's see what some comments are saying. Josh says the AEW MJF belt, it's the Furbury belt, and the American title critical race belt.
Yeah.
Damn it. Joseph, I can't believe they created that belt for MJF to hold him for not even. Yeah, Tony just throwing money around. And what's that like, Tony?
I mean,
you could give some to us
to do, but like we asked for trios titles and we still haven't got them. But you're gonna let him do this goddamn?
Yeah, I've been waiting.
I got issues.
It'd be a lot cheaper.
Anthony,
honestly,
I got issues. I'll hit your email. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the fact it's not because it doesn't. It's he just changed.
I was born and raised here, and I wouldn't defend that title against the trash bag. Okay.
No, I wouldn't even like this if this was the U.S. title. If America threw up on the U.S. title,
naughty. It's disgusting. Like no,
and not a fun way. I love Gotti, but this is a no. This is telling me to go back to my country, and I live here.
Absolutely, it's telling me to speak English.
It's telling yes.
Yeah, it's giving real Republican National Convention, and I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. I'm sorry. I'm not.
All right. It's
just what it was. Oh, he has one more down there. Let me see. Oh. Yeah, he really did.
Yeah,
in typical American fashion. Yes, because we think we're the center of the world.
If it was a fun kind of trash, it would have exactly. It's like he threw every flag onto the belt and said, "America." Jack made it himself.
He did.
It did.
It was great. Josh, please. Absolutely did the right thing in Rocky IV. Okay,
I was thinking that all of Sunday. I was like, Osprey, I am not your biggest fan, but can you drive this man?
But tonight, bruv, tonight, governor, tonight, beans on toast. Yeah,
truly.
Yeah, I need that 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
I don't often root against the union, but this I absolutely did.
Mm-hmm.
You could have draped me in the Union Jack for all I cared because it was a no for me. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
And you know what? Growing up in the 2000s, you were either New York, London, or Paris. I was a London girl, so
I would say I was probably a London girl only because of the Spice Girls. So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Sporty Spice.
Shout out to Melanie B, aka Scary. As you can see,
Okay.
I always channel my inner Scary.
Daniel Bryan Danielson, eco-friendly WWE Championship. This do you want to go first or should I? I
You go
love this
for it.
belt. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. This is the fun kind of tacky that I like. It is so stupid. It is a belt made of wood. It is eco-friendly. Like, I think there's like gems in it. I can't remember. It's like crystals in it, like turquoise or something. I don't remember all of it, but I love it. Okay, I'm obsessed.
Whoever went to that arena and dug in that recycle bin, jail. No Miranda rights. That is, while I agree it is the right kind of gaudy and the right kind of damn foolishness, I agree. This is typical him, right? Terrible. Absolutely ass. Why are we doing this? This damn thing looks like the dashboard of a 69 El Camino. Like, we gotta grow up. We gotta grow up, bro. Like, no,
I loved
no,
it.
no.
I
It's
loved it.
giving flannel. It's giving paper mache cabin in the woods. It's giving hoarders, and I don't like it. I need it to cease. I was so glad when it was gone. Cause
This,
please,
you know what? This is my one of my favorite Daniel Bryan eras when he was calling us fickle and telling us about the planet, and I
he was
loved it.
unhinged. He was
He was
unhinged
great.
during that time.
He was great. Okay, he
He
fully
was the tree hugger, not a tree,
the
the tree hugger. Okay.
the he would like fight you if you swatted a bug away, kind of hippie. Like he was so
Oh
aggressive with
God,
it.
God,
He
not
but
okay.
also
Wait, did I
I
say
was
the
at a
Universal
SmackDown.
Championship belt? It does look like they made it
This was
in
before
in
Birdie was
art
born.
class. Paper mache, color and pencils, newspaper clippings. That's what it looks like. Yeah.
I loved it. Okay, I was at a SmackDown and he was telling facts about our dirty air here, and I said, "Yes, sir." Okay, this was favorite era besides the current.
This is one of the times where I don't need my politics and my wrestling to mix. Come on, bro. Don't depress
I
me. I am here
okay,
to see big
that
meaty men
was true.
clapping meat. Don't tell me about the climate crisis. I don't want to know right now.
I'm here for an escape. I know.
I know it's going to hell. Leave me alone. Okay? Fight.
I loved it. It's my favorite. My favorite Daniel Bryan era. I don't care. I know Yes Movement was fun, but this is my favorite.
So campy. And he didn't even have to put in any effort into how he looked.
No. That man married a Bella twin.
You're right, Boza, and I don't think he will.
Yeah. He won't.
No.
No. This is a new Bryan. He's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you I had this one in here.
Because you knew I was going to say bad words. I have seen this title in person, and it is worse than it looks.
Zack Ryder's Internet Championship.
6-pack of ass. Cans.
It's been through it though. Effie won it at some point. It is now an actual. It goes around. It's indie shows. But Matt Cardona had to do this to
Boza!
get himself. I didn't
It's
say it was
terrible.
good. I didn't say this
It's
was a
terrible.
good title,
But I
guys.
will say I appreciate the effort to get all of the colors right on the logos. Okay. That old school Twitter team, chef kiss. We miss it now. Okay. We
Truly.
took you for granted, Twitter.
You don't know what you got till it's gone.
No. And why is there no Instagram there? What is that random logo on the end?
It's his logo.
Oh yes, I forgot. Yes.
But it did give us, the YouTube channel was great. It gave us
I did.
Hosky, the iconic
Mhm.
Hosky.
I did.
His dad,
Take it back. Take it back now.
time,
No one asked for this. I
Appreciate
appreciate
that.
the effort Matt was doing. He was pushing myself on social media because you're right. He built himself in this era, and I will give him that. But
Mhm.
the belt was ass. It was
It's not good. The story behind it is great.
terrible. It's very
It's not.
campy though. Very campy.
Which
You like.
he was. I do love it. I did love Zack Ryder. Woo woo woo. You know it. Like,
Yeah.
and I
It
do
served its purpose.
appreciate Matt Cardona.
It served its purpose. Honestly, it did.
Mhm.
I can't
And
believe you put this on here.
yeah,
I'm upset.
I
with
did.
you. I'm upset.
It was fun. Okay, it was a time. Am I going to jail?
You're borderline and you're detained currently. You're detained.
All right, we're gonna move on. We are at the halfway point, guys. We still have tons about to go. But before we get into the second half, I got some words with the hardcore legend himself, Mick Foley. So enjoy this little clip. And sorry about the camera work, I was a little shaky. But here we are, some words from Mick Foley on title belts. And of course, you know what he's going to talk about. Title belt show Tuesday.
Okay.
Title takeover Tuesday. What is your favorite belt? What are your thoughts on belts? Custom belts.
Well, I love custom belts. When I was in wrestling, like nobody had the opportunity to buy belts. I remember finding like a surplus of WCW, like the foam rubber belts. And what was great about them is that I didn't have to be at the merchandise table for them to sell. Sometimes like 20 or 25 of them would sell. So it was clear that people like wanted belts. But I love them. My favorite one is the one that I won from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Clearly.
I just loved it. I never liked, I appreciated the big logos, but I always liked when the logo was just a part of it.
Right.
And like the winged eagle was the big part. So that's my favorite one.
This all came from Jack Perry and his TSC title. This is how I thought of the show.
I didn't even know.
He made a whole thing. It's
Jack Perry, you talking about Jungle Boy Jack Perry?
Yes, former, yes.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's made his own belts, the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of custom belts in AEW. Yes,
didn't know
it's getting
that.
crazy. But yes.
All right, but those are my favorites. I will tell you that the two belts I see the least are the red Raw belt. That came out in 2016, and then the 24/7. I don't see many of them. I would say the one I signed the most is actually the hardcore, the old hardcore.
Yeah, it's
title.
iconic. It's so
That's
good.
a great one.
My co-host Meka, he hosts a AW Coalition post show on Bodyslamnet. Plug. I learned that from you. What? But she has a custom hardcore title.
She does?
I believe it's purple. Yes, she does.
Very nice.
Yes,
yeah, that was really cool because it was given to me. It was like almost like like a joke as part of the storyline, and I was like, oh, I love it. It was like kind of like Mr. McMahon literally giving me a piece of garbage.
Yeah, but
then everybody like really took pride in it. So,
it was the best part of
I got a little story for you. All right, this is on your podcast.
Yeah, this is my podcast. Keep going.
So for my birthday in 2004.
Okay.
Stephanie McMahon, she sends me this little replica hardcore title. It's only about this big, and it's got all the little jagged pieces on it. And then a few days later, I come home, and my son Mickey goes, "Dad, I fixed it for you." And he had pulled all the jagged pieces off of there. And I'm like, that's the way it goes. Supposed to have those pieces on there.
That's very thoughtful.
But he was being
that's very thoughtful. Thank you so much.
There you go. So Stephanie McMahon did, once upon a time, send me birthday presents.
I love that.
Have a nice day.
I love him so much.
He was great. thank you for the kind words, Mick, and the fun story of the hardcore title and Stephanie McMahon's little mini title that his son pieced together.
And I do, in fact, have a hybrid of that title. So my title, my custom title, shout out to Brandon and Snaps and Straps LLC. That's who made mine. And yes, I paid a lot of money for it. Don't ask. It is actually a mix of the hardcore title and the ECW heavyweight title. It's right here.
Bring her out.
If you guys want to see it, I'll bring her out.
Bring it out. Bring it out. I see. But
the love of my life. This is her. Oh, she's so heavy. But
look at it.
So my plates are also jagged on both sides. You know, it is on a purple strap. It's scalloped like it's old school, but the main plate is the ECW heavyweight title, but it actually mine says Women's Wrestling Entertainment Champion, and it has my name on it. So this is my custom baby for those who have not seen her. She's very heavy. That's why I don't pull her out at shows, because she is actually ring quality.
You also have to defend it.
Huh?
You also have to defend it. If you're bringing belts, you got to defend them.
I'm going to go to jail. Because it's a hardcore title for a reason. She doesn't play fair. So, but she's, like I said, ring certified, ring ready. Brandon's company has made belts for TNA, for AEW, for a lot of the indies. And so she is a pride and joy. I said I was going to get another one, but I'm so in love with her. So Title Tuesday, you guys get to see my baby, the love of my life, my hardcore women's championship. So
I love it.
Thank you, Nick, for saying my belt was probably nice. It is.
Mm-hmm. He knew. He just felt it.
He felt it. He knew, because if I picked the hardcore title, he was like, she's a certain kind of woman.
That's why he was like, oh.
Exactly. So yes, my baby.
He perked up a little. I was like, I see you, Mick. You get it.
He did.
It's like the girls like the hardcore title.
We do.
And we do. Speaking of hardcore title. So
love this belt. So many memories, so many matches, so many champions, so many good, ridiculous moments from our adolescence of people jumping off of, being thrown off of, launching off of, just all kinds of chair shots and head shots and trash can lids and kendo sticks and tables and ladders and chairs and bears and tigers and everything.
And backstage, we got tours of buildings.
Oh my God. We've never seen locker rooms and backstage areas and parking lots like we did when the hardcore title was a thing.
Right.
Until the 24/7 title came about. Then we saw a little more. But that love of my life.
I love this.
You cannot tell me that anybody outside of Jeff Hardy and RVD holding this title meant more. Except for Mick, of course.
Truly. I'm gonna say my favorite that is still burned into my memory is the Hurricane. Hold on, Josh, I'm gonna get you.
Because that one brought me back one.
That really did. So hold on, let me tell my story.
Way.
I was gonna say was it WrestleMania 17 or 18? When the Hurricane won it, and then Molly comes and she gets it from him. Crazy. I am a Hurricane girly. Okay, that is my favorite wrestlers, the Hurricane. The Hardys, all the North Carolina boys. Okay, the Hurricane is, I have his pop. I love him. Okay, and then when Mighty Molly came, it took that title.
We love it.
What's up with that?
We love a girl on a mission, honey.
She was. But yes,
that
crash in the ball pit.
I will never forget that. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You know what? We'll do a fun hardcore title show too.
We'll have to. Hardcore title match review, because baby, there's some great ones. Okay.
Joseph, theories that this is about that the late Kurt Hennig destroyed in 1990 when he was feuding with Hogan on Saturday Night's Main Event.
That is the rumor. But either
Mm-hmm.
way, we're grateful for it because this is truly one of my favorite belts in wrestling history. It truly
Mm-hmm.
is. I mean, as you can see, that and the big ECW title are my top two.
It's so good because it was not it's the best things in wrestling were not supposed to happen. Like this is
Exactly.
like he said, literally a joke. Like
Turned out to be
Vince,
one of the best
yeah,
runs
yeah.
ever.
Vince said tee hee hee, this was funny. Like a joke title. No. This is
No.
iconic.
Put
History.
some respect on her name. That hardcore
Love.
title. That hardcore title did work for a long
Mm-hmm.
time.
And how many people were multiple times hardcore?
Man. Yes. Boza. Oh my god.
Yes. Guys, we're really gonna do this deep dive. It's gonna take
We're
us a
gonna do a
minute, but
deep
we're
dive into the
going to.
hardcore title now. We have to.
Mm-hmm.
We have to.
Ball pit, Crash, Crash, R.I.P. Crash went did was so fun and
He
iconic.
lived his name. He lived his name.
What a great time.
Amazing time.
And and in the same vein of the hardcore title, the 24/7 title.
The 24/7 title.
Yes.
I personally do not have beef with the 24/7 title. I know a
No.
lot of people didn't like it. It's very linear. It's very like vector image design. They didn't put much into it. But the green on the gold, it just was iconic. It was so different than everything else on the roster. When you saw that green strap coming, especially anytime R-Truth held it, you know you better be ready because if he has it, he's ready to defend it, and if he
This is
lost it, he's trying to get it back.
this is his baby, okay? Yeah, it looks like a clock because it's the 24/7 title. It's giving Flavor
Exactly.
Flav, but it's kind of fun now in retrospect. Again, another silly thing. And R-Truth did the same thing Mick did and said, I'm going to turn this into fun.
Did. I mean, we've had iconic women holding that title. I mean, Ref Bay held the 24/7 title. Like, she's a WWE champion.
She
Like,
is.
we're, come on. It was fun.
Everyone. I
And
mean,
people, I think, expected too much out of it. It wasn't supposed to be anything other than on site. Y'all
yeah.
like Peter Griffin and the chicken. That's exactly what this belt is. Whoever has it, if you willing to be in public, you better be willing to defend it. And R-Truth stayed ready.
Mm-hmm. Him and Mela, though, and another my favorite duo, but these two at the belt,
Yeah.
and when she won it, and then all of the guys were in the ring, like, do
Who's gonna
we?
pin her? Right.
Yeah, what do we? How we? The
R-Truth was like,
way,
hold my beer.
the way these two would dress up in costume.
Trying to get each other, just foolishness.
Dana Brooke.
Foolishness. Okay.
This is what we need
Alicia
in
Fox.
wrestling. Mm-hmm. Yes, Truth made it better than it should have. I agree with Meka on that. Yeah. This was Maria Kanellis' first and only pregnant champion.
Scripts. Reggie with the ankles.
Reggie.
Okay. Like, put some respect on the 24/7.
Everyone had this title.
It was a good time. It was the break in the monotony. It let R-Truth be the Ron Killings that we love. And it got Tozawa. Everybody was involved. Like, why not? You ain't got nothing to do? Go mess with R-Truth in that belt.
Yeah.
You ain't doing nothing.
Did like Tori Wilson win it? I feel like there was
She
Melina.
did,
I feel like
she did. At Mania, when it changed hands like 4 times that night. 5
that
times.
was so fun.
Like that.
This
And
is
it was
what we
fine.
need.
It was fine.
Yes. That was his baby. This was so fun. When
And then it got
wrestling was
thrown
kind
in
of
the trash.
somebody pulled us out of the trash.
No, somebody put her in the trash with it.
Well,
Oh, well, I guess y'all like her now since she's part of the Y6, but I've never really been a big fan of hers. So,
speaking of Maria Kanellis, this was this the title of love, Ring of Honor, the Kingdom. It has a picture of Mike and Maria on it. It is fuzzy. It has hearts. I love it.
Hell. Like, exactly, Josh. You want to escape the clutches of catering, the 24/7 title is available if you want to get on
It changed
TV.
hands in catering.
But this belt, I don't. That Ring of Honor was just doing anything at this point. Like, why?
Yeah.
Because who's gonna win it? Who's gonna take that title off of her with their faces on it?
I think it was just an accessory, really, wasn't it?
It was a mess. Is what it was. A hot mess.
I love this because I like things that are stupid. And
That's fine. When I get married, me and my husband gonna get a custom title with our faces on it like that for the house.
honestly,
A skin
if I had a pink fuzzy,
polar bear is crazy.
what?
I mean, it's ugly.
Not a Valentine polar bear. It's so ugly. And that's why I love it. Because these two, when you put them together, are so good together as being disgustingly annoying.
Yes, but did we have to commemorate it with a belt?
Yeah, this is wrestling.
Boo.
I remember
Really?
I remember watching a random Ring of Honor being like, what the hell is that? And why do I love it so much?
And why? You were saying, why do I love it? And I was saying, why do I hate it? Because ew, what's this?
Give me this title and their WWE theme song. Perfection.
God,
It's the greatest love I've ever known.
Oh God, I'm over it. I'm over it.
Are you kidding me? That's my wedding song. I just have to find a husband.
I thought you were invited. I thought I was gonna go and be at your wedding, but now
Don't worry. He's lost, I think. Anyways,
he's not lost. He's just not on express delivery. He's coming ground.
He's
from
watching
Australia.
right now and said, "Oh no, the title of love."
He's coming ground from Australia. No flights, no boats. He'll get here. He's swimming.
This one underrated.
I love this title. Y'all know as y'all can see, I'm a purple strap girly. I love this title. And it didn't look well, it looked good on a lot of people, but my brother said, "Where the hell out of this belt?"
When you mentioned this, I was like, oh my God, why didn't I think about that? Because I loved this. Because the belts were all ugly at this time period. And the Cruiserweight title came and said, no, we are cute and we're fun. And we have a purple title
for you. And we appreciate it. Because as purple girlies, as me and Al both are, this belt was like, oh, that's the one. If I was going to purchase any commemorative or like replica WWE belt, because I don't know that I will, but if I ever did or was gifted one, that's the one that I would want. I mean, of course, other than the hardcore title, but you can't find that one. But that one,
it looks cool. The purple is the perfect shade. The silver, purple and silver, like with Jeff's belt, I liked the colors. Hated the execution.
For execution, right?
This is how you do it.
It's how you do it.
It's purple. It's silver. It's still what WWE is at the time, but it's just a little different.
Right.
I love this title. Underrated.
Very much underrated.
NXT has had some belts.
They've had some belts.
The North American title is a title.
I am a fan of the history of this belt. I am not a fan of this belt. I do like the choice in brown. This is the brown and gold that other idiot should have went with. But it's so clunky. It's so like almost rectangular. It just is. It only looks good on big guys, if I'm gonna be honest. Like it looks
Yeah.
great on Obafemi right now. It looked great on Keith Lee. Like it looks good on big men, but like if you're a slimmer guy trying to hold the North American, it's gonna swallow you up. It's not very complimentary to y'all. So
And like that's the most people who've held this title are little Slendermen.
exactly. I'm not a fan.
No, it's great. The colors, the execution. No, a little slimmer. I like the women's North American title. It's a little smaller. It's white. I think that's pretty.
That's all right.
It's alright. Not my favorite belt.
Right.
I like the New Japan TV title, television title.
My hand just started shaking when that damn belt.
I had to spread like out like the trauma for you and for me. But
So much trauma on this slideshow.
does anyone like this belt?
Zack Sabre Jr.
Well, yes, but he doesn't have it anymore.
Everybody that works for Kia. Because it's a fucking Kia Soul. It's a fucking Kia Soul. It's a goddamn toaster. This belt pisses me off every time I see it. It looks like toast is about to pop out the top of it. Burnt toast, not buttered. Burnt.
Yeah.
It looks good on nobody but Zack Sabre Jr. and it doesn't look good on him.
No,
especially
it's just
when his hair is not toned and it's damn near the same color as the belt. We're getting into very, very foggy and very murky waters here. This is one of the worst belts of all time to me. And I know there are people that are going to love this belt. Absolutely. I hate. You can ask Al. Anytime this belt comes on TV, I
hate
cuss.
it. She does.
I said, hate that fucking Kia Soul. It's why? Why do we have a toaster in New Japan? This is
like New Japan belts are so interesting.
There's 11 of them. First of all, everybody, it's a title frenzy over there. It's about 92 damn belts. Okay, they retire one, and we think they're losing one, and then boom, here come a new one. Sit down with all these goddamn belts.
People think AEW is bad, but where they learned it from New Japan.
They learned it from New Japan. Because New Japan, please.
You put one down, another title pops up, you know.
Jesus.
I was gonna use a picture of Zack Sabre Jr. with this, and I was like, no.
It does not make it look any better. We're just gonna put it out there. It doesn't
like
make it look any better.
Maybe the orange and the gold's kind of fun. Maybe.
I don't even like that. If it was orange and like gunmetal, like if the plates were like gunmetal or pewter, I could get with that. Or if it was white and gold, I think it might look better with the gold trim. Maybe. And it may not give so much Kia Soul, but baby, this is giving hamster dance.
Yeah, the hamsters are definitely
they're driving with no license.
I hate it.
Why is his hands the same color as the strap on the
Is it like a square? Is it like the shape because it's like the television title? Because you don't have to
not
be
with the rounded edges. I don't know. I'm gonna have to call somebody over there and get a translator because I got questions. I
hope Rocky Romero is not part of this because I'll fight.
I believe he probably was.
Rocky, no. He let this one slip because this is a no.
He did. He can't control all of them. It's 97 belts over there. He can only do what he can do.
I guess he's one man.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of jobs now.
He's wrestling all in Mexico and things.
Mexico. He's like the UN for like New Japan AEW. Looks like a game controller or a regular belt.
That's ridiculous.
Awesome. It is. You're in Texas.
Giving Nintendo Switch. It's very much giving Nintendo Switch. It is.
Is it like a Texas belt buckle vibe?
Hell
But, like,
no.
terribly
Hell
wrong?
no. Because our Texas belt buckles are usually round, rectangular, or oval. This is a squove-tangular bowl. We don't even know what shape this is. It's a rhombus. Okay?
What is this geometry?
Rhombus.
Okay.
We're just going to go with parallelogram.
All the shapes.
It's
They
not
said,
good.
what shape do you want it? They said yes.
Yes. Round them edges. Like, why?
Why?
Why are we doing
The WWE ECW title.
the other half of my belt? The other half of my belt.
This is a controversial belt.
But I love controversy. So I love this title.
Aesthetically, I love it. But for ECW,
well,
but aesthetically, I actually really liked it. Black,
I love
silver.
this title, as y'all can see. Love this title so much.
I liked it.
Controversy, yes. Good memories for me.
It is.
I'm very much an ECW girl, very much a WCW girl.
Did you enjoy this when it was on WWE TV?
I did, just because it got my ECW babies a job. So,
True.
I
Also,
tolerated it.
Christian looked great with this title.
Did.
You know?
Didn't RVD hold it for a quick second?
I think so, but so did Jack Swagger and Big Show.
Why are we talking about either one of those?
I meant this specific belt because the one before that was like OG was held by other.
Yeah. You're right. Jack Swagger and Big Show.
But
I don't mind Big Show as much. Jack Swagger, I give him a pass after I talk to him, even though he's so annoying with his stupid purple hat. But yeah.
You don't work that anymore. Don't wear the hat anymore.
Thank God.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did make points. Points were made, though, when we spoke to him.
Points were made when he said it,
But it's
free Brian Keith. Sorry.
Poor Hook. He's also still involved. Everyone's all involved with this mess.
Everybody. But he does not have one eye anymore. So we're making progress.
Yay. He could see.
Yeah.
And his dad pulled out a transmission in Wembley.
Loved it. I screamed so loud. I've been waiting for that.
I was about to go to the restroom. This is an aside, guys, but all in. When Hook came out and the heartbeat, I went, hold on. I was going to go to the restroom, but now I have to watch this because this is cute.
Yeah.
And then the other one came out and I said, oh, I can go.
And sung the worst Fozzy song that they, anyway. We can go to the next belt.
Anyway, moving on. But aesthetically, I liked it.
Pleasing.
ECW, it was not. But I liked it.
Right.
NXT, OG NXT belt, the Big X.
The reason why the X Division title in TNT couldn't look like the X Division title until this one was retired. Mm-hmm. I mean, in TNA.
Yeah.
I didn't care for this belt.
No.
This one looks like a Texas belt buckle, Boza. This one is giving do-si-do hoedown.
I know they wanted to be different. It was a new brand, but no. But it is iconic in
the history.
Now.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah.
But it is very bulky. He's
unattractive.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have the right body shape, that X was not flattering on you.
No, I should have had
weird. You had to throw it over the shoulder like this because you couldn't wear it.
Yeah. No, not many people did. Mm-mm. But it was a moment. Black and gold, OG. A time we had.
Was a moment.
And leads us to the current NXT title. The men's and women, respectively. They're fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, women's titles. Let's talk about some women's championships. I love the Knockouts title. It's so classic and classy, like
Yeah.
the white belt. Like when we were talking, I said I was like the OG, like Gail Kim. Like this is what I want to see.
Right. This was a good title for sure. Good history. It looked good on pretty much everybody. It was a flattering shape. And that's what people don't think about when they make titles is if you have a plus size girly or a really slim girly, sometimes the title just like, and I'll give an example and we'll probably talk about these on the second edition of this, but the UK titles all being so boxy are not always flattering. Even though the belts were stunning, the UK and those belts were stunning, but not flattering. But this one looked good on everybody. Anybody that held it, it wasn't too small, it wasn't too big.
Yeah,
They did very good with that one.
yeah, because when Kong's holding it, you want a belt that looks
Doesn't
like
look
toy.
like she's swallowing it. Exactly.
And she didn't, and it looked good on. Yeah, they did good with the Knockouts belts.
Yeah, they do.
But this is iconic. The New Japan Strong women's title is purple. It's gold.
It's lavender.
It's lavender. I love it. I want a replica of this.
It only looked good on Willow.
Truly. I love it.
Well,
Hot
I guess
take,
it
this
looked
might
okay on Steph. It looked okay on Stephanie Becker, but I don't like it on Mercedes. I didn't like it on Julia. Like it's you have to have a certain aesthetic for it to look cute. Willow has it, that bubbly, happy kind of go lucky, but it's kind of small.
Yeah, I think I like it because it's kind of cute. It has the little purple gem on it.
Yeah, it's dainty.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't try very hard.
No, it is basically the girl version of the men's.
Yeah.
Which happens a lot, obviously, but I love it. Also, I think the lavender might be the problem too, because
I hate the lavender.
I love it. See, I love this title. I think it's one of my favorites.
And there's another one in this section that is too, and I hate that one too.
It is one of my favorites. Yes, hot takes. But I just like if I lace some boots, I would think I would look cute with this belt.
You would, because you're tiny.
Very small. I like this. I don't know. It's not. You're right. It is not gonna look good on everybody. Like, but I like it aesthetically.
Yeah.
Just aside, I think it's really cute, and I think it's one of my favorite belts. It might be the lavender. It's the same color as my mouse.
Yeah, it's probably the lavender. I don't. Not for me. Lavender is the one shade of purple that I'm like, please no.
But no, you would hate my desk. There's a lavender map on my computer.
Why you like this?
There's so many shades of purple over here. Okay. The IWGP Women's Championship. Another tiny belt.
I hate the shape of this belt. It's so
weird.
Unflattering. And the side plates are such an afterthought. They're giving Texas Ranger badge. It just
wait, it is.
It's giving Walker Texas Ranger. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, it's fine, but
it's fine for them because most of their wrestler girlies are dainty. They're very tiny. But anybody that weighs more than 120 pounds soaking wet makes this belt look like it's a child's belt.
Even like Kyrie kind of looked weird with it.
She did.
Mercedes, it's kind of weird. It's a weird shape. It's very square on the strap. It doesn't blend. It's kind of
not a fan.
It's weird. The AEW OG Women's Championship, and I have two examples. Riho is carrying the original. Shida is carrying the original, and when they updated it to make it adult size.
I don't even think we need to talk about this ass. 2-pack of ass. It was so small. I don't know who he thought he was making that belt for, but absolutely not.
Yeah, like did they run out of money? Like they was it like they wrote it on a
No, the
nap? The
consoles never
dimensions,
got the money.
like the
No,
dimensions, were they off when they wrote it?
maybe they were not freedom units, so he didn't understand. I don't know, but
Like
maybe he didn't understand kilometers. I don't know, but the, mm-mm.
no, and I don't even really like the look of it. It wasn't.
No, I don't. It's so round. The plates are all oval. It just
It's just
this
like a
is
Fabergé egg.
gone wrong. This is not the oval we like when we're talking about oval builds at all.
No. See, like I think it was a Spinal Tap moment where like did the dimensions wrong, and then you end up with the tiny Stonehenge. If you guys have ever seen Spinal Tap, one of my favorite movies, and they wanted big ones.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, Sammy's here.
Mwah. Miss
Look
you
at
too,
this.
baby.
Miss Love. You're just in time to talk about this AEW women's title.
Hate it.
I didn't even look at on Riho. She's also very small.
I mean, small, and it looked terrible. Just not.
It looks like the mini belts. Like, okay, you know how like the Bucks had the mini titles for the shoes? That's what this looks like.
Yeah, 100%.
Even in the adult size that Sheeta's holding, it's still not cute.
It's small, yeah. Yep.
When Nyla had that little toy,
oh my God. Looked like it was Christmas Day, and her mom couldn't afford the real one. Like, come on, bro. Do better.
Get the mini replica.
Like, do better.
Yeah, I'm glad they finally heard us, because now we have an adult size actual title. It's very nice. That's fine. I like it. Very gold. But it also does not look like the men's, which I appreciate that it does not look like
it very much. Yes, it is an original title.
Mm-hmm. It's not a copy paste change of color.
Right. Mm-hmm. I feel like you're about to piss me off with the next one.
Yeah, I might.
I know.
It was coming. Listen,
the goddamn belt was coming.
WWE Divas title. Retired by Charlotte Flair.
Lost by Charlotte Flair. Literally, she does not know where it is.
She said, oops. The inaugural champion, Michelle McCool, Mrs. Undertaker. It's very of the time, okay? It is 2008, okay? This is so 2008 that I love it. I love the color. I think it's the colors for me. The shape.
I understand the colors. I can give you a pass on the colors.
I just think I like it. And I've grown to like, didn't like it at first.
But I hate everything this title represents, and that's why I can't support it. Like, the Divas era was really rough, and y'all know it was. Like, and not because of the women, but because of the writing. And so for me, whenever I think about this belt, I just think about trauma. Just trauma. Just all around. Just free us. But no. I think I might like the Bella's version 0.5% better because it was red, but still hated it.
Mm-hmm. Sammy, horrible. Title, but the Reigns were there. We're shaking my head. Okay. The Reigns were raining. They
somebody did something hell. I don't know.
It was
I tried to block this time of my life out. This was trauma.
And the fact that Tori was supposed to be Tori would have looked great with this.
She would have looked great, but Michelle McCool, who looks good in all things, definitely rocked it. I mean, the girls look great with it. Me personally, I don't feel like we have to over feminize things just for it to be women. And like, because we refer to it as the butterfly title, because everyone knows what we mean when we say that, it just was like, it doesn't have to be a joke. Like, I could not see a Jade Cargill, a Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley carrying a butterfly title. Like, no.
Yeah.
No. But like you said, it was of the times. Mm-hmm. So.
And it wasn't that we're going to make a brand. Because I'm going to tell you, I had a white V-neck t-shirt with this logo on it. It was also purple. And I loved it.
I mean, I'd
So
wear I'd wear merch from it, but I just
yeah, it was the branding. And I think it could have been, had it been maybe like leaned
taken
into
seriously.
it, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe if they would have had the Mattel thing and had like the Barbies, you know, you could be feminine and still kick ass,
Mm-hmm.
which is technically what they were promoting, but they weren't because we were getting like 2
They weren't.
seconds.
We were getting TNA matches to defend the title. Like, are we
Right.
serious?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
the reigns were very much repetitive. They were.
yes. Yes.
They were.
I mean, it was Maurice's accessory for a long time. She looked great.
I mean, still looks great. Okay. The girl would look great
Mhm.
with a damn cardboard belt, but
She's just
you know,
perfect. No
there's
no
our
notes for
co-host.
you, Maurice. There she is. Yes. Um,
No notes. None
no
whatsoever.
notes. And then we had it on AJ, and
And she's tiny, but even on her, it just was like,
it wasn't her vibe. She's not that. So yeah, I get it. Aesthetically, I think it's fun. And I did not like it at first though. But I've grown to be
yeah.
like, yes. Also, I feel like Maria pitched so hard for this title to return, saying it's disrespect for the women not to have one.
Girl,
Chelsea Green also wants this title.
we'll buy her one.
Yeah, wait. Why hasn't her husband bought her the replica?
He has enough money. We're
He
not
can do
bringing.
it.
We are not dusting this raggedy ass build off. It's not happening. The only way we're dusting this belt off is if the Bellas come out of retirement, and they're clearly not. So, absolutely,
I think
we have evolved and grown past this.
if I think if they have a new title with an homage to this, but not a butterfly, a color scheme, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Just to, I think would be okay. Don't call it, maybe don't call it the Divas title.
I think about
not the
it.
font. You know,
Yeah.
like an homage, like a mid card title that's just a touch of this.
Okay.
But not a full butterfly. Maybe like a side plate with a butterfly, but like it's in the metal.
Or maybe all of the side plates have the old titles. The looks of all of them are mini front plates of the old titles, and then the main plate is just something different. I can live with it.
I think this was a time. It was of the time. There are plenty of girls who are younger than you and I who grew up and thought, "This is the title I want."
Exactly.
And so, I get it. You know, you're 8 years old. That's a pretty title.
I mean, and you like butterflies and pink.
Nice.
It's the one. It's the one.
Yeah. And maybe it would have been a lot cooler if they saw them fight a little bit longer for it.
Exactly.
All right. I think we have reached the better part. Guys, we are wrapping it up. We're almost to the end of this. And we are talking about belts. Not this team. Definitely not Max. The Acclaim's Pink Scissor AEW Trios title.
Free Anthony Bowens.
Free Bowens. But God, if these aren't like my favorite titles.
Iconic. And we still want ours. Tony Khan, we know you're watching. There are certain people that I know are watching. Hey, all we want is the trios titles. Me, Aisha, and Al deserve them. We have been faithful. We have covered. We have been in the trenches for y'all. We have traveled, still traveling for y'all. All we want are the belts.
Just want them. But a quick shout out to my girl Iridian who did customize hers.
Yes, you could just send us one set.
One. Like it would be so good.
Yeah, we'll just split them.
I'll even take a mini. I'll even take a small one.
I will take a mini
to display.
We'll make sure Aisha gets hers, and we'll have our trio.
Yes. Free Bowens. This is an aside. But this is customization done to perfection.
Yes. Campy,
they have
fun, gimmicky, all of the things that you want in a custom title. You look at that title and you say the Acclaimed.
It's the scissors. It's the perfect shade of their pink. It's so good. It looks good with the gold. Pitch to TK to get that white TT belt.
And then you put it twice. Oh, you really want that belt. Okay.
Josh wants this white belt.
Okay, Josh, we'll work on it. We'll see if we can call a favor in.
Yeah. Listen, I'm working on getting these. I don't know about I can get you a white TNT title.
We'll work on these first. That's next on the list.
We're only 2 people. We're just girls.
Right, just girls.
The favorite titles. I know I said the New Japan Strong is one of my favorites. These are my number 1. They're perfect. No notes.
You're about to show the next one is one of my favorites of all time.
Yes, and our last official,
yes,
title belt. Look at it, Naomi's Glow SmackDown Women's title
in all its glory. Such a missed opportunity. If they would have sold those belts, I would have had one so damn fast. I would have done whatever I needed to do to pay for that belt.
Listen, do you take Klarna after pay?
If she wins it again, I need y'all to run it. I need you to drop it instantly. Do you know how many little girls and grown damn women will empty a bank account, max out a credit card to have this Glow title? Please.
Just all the babies. I'm just picturing little babies with the Glow title.
I'm picturing me with the Glow title. I'm 38 almost.
But yes, please. And then I need you to do a Naomi cosplay in this because you would look so cute.
You know I would. You know I love
you would. You would look good.
Trying to either be her or Willow for Halloween. I'm trying to decide.
Oh my god, please. I'm be Stokely in his Remember the Time fit.
Please. You can be Stat.
I could never. The queen.
Be Stat and I'll be Willow.
Josh is the OG New Japan.
You like the OG. Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. But this it's so perfect. Another example of perfect customization.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And she fought for this. We saw Total Divas. She did this and said, okay, you're going to get mad at me or not, but I know this is good.
And it was. You're an icon. Never change. Never change, Trinity. Never change.
It's just, I don't have no notes for this belt.
No,
it's perfect.
There are no notes. Tens across the board. Yeah. No notes.
And this photo, stunning.
Our girl.
Okay. Well, that's a wrap on our faves, least faves, and what the hell is going on belts. But we can't leave without a little something. Another one of our favorites. This is from our little trip to Vegas last summer. This is the Ring of Honor tag title, which features the Jay Driller in honor of the late Jay Briscoe. And Meka got to hold it. Well, I also got to hold it. I don't have a picture of it, but
thank
you to the security.
That just dropped them. Ray Phoenix and Penta were still the champions, and we were loitering and laughing and giggling, and we were trying to see it up close. And I think it was Penta that came out, or either Ray was one of them, came out from the back and was like, "You want to hold it?" And we were like, "Huh?" And
security was like, "Sure."
It had not been held very long. I think it may have been a week that the title had dropped. It had just debuted.
Barely. It was brand new.
And that was a really special moment. It really was. For us to be able to see it up close and hold it and, think of Jay and all of that. So it's always going to have a special place in our hearts, I think.
Mm-hmm. We'll take these replicas as well.
Absolutely will. Absolutely will.
Yeah, I remember holding that and being like, oh my god, like so beautiful. And it was so heavy. It was a real belt. Heavy. So heavy. Mm-hmm. They just throw it around and I'm like, yeah, it's like, no.
Yeah, no, I always laugh when I try to like sling this strap across my shoulder like they do. And I'm like, I'm about to take my damn head off my shoulders. How do y'all do that? Jesus. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ain't no way.
That's our belt segment. And you know, not to be upstaged by Mika's belt, but I also am a champion. Shout out to
You
Dave
are.
Dutra, Dave Dutra and AJ Kirsch for these Yolo County tag team titles, as seen on SmackDown about 5 years ago now, against Heavy Machinery. This is also in a video game, so and I believe in their action figure in Heavy Machineries.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's actually pretty iconic.
And custom
And
drawn by them.
yes, this is AJ Kirsch, Dave Dutra, um, NorCal. Um, AJ Kirsch is a legend, one of my favorite hosts. He former Hood Slam MC. He hosts all of the things. He's amazing and talented. Dave Dutra also. We have beef, but he's a great wrestler. It's a joke. He won a title on my birthday, and we got beef.
Fair.
but support my California boys. That was fun, and the fact that it's now iconic.
Exactly. Absolutely
So
iconic.
fun. But yeah, that was it.
That was a fun show.
That was really fun. I think we should
Let
hold
us know
off
if you
on
want-
fantasy booking next time.
For sure. And I think let us know if y'all want a part 2. Because
Yeah.
there's more.
Mhm.
Good and bad. There's more.
There's a lot. This might be the worst of it, but there's some still bad.
No. Mm-mm. I came
No,
across some more
MJF?
I came across some more on the indie scene that were like, ooh,
Yes. Please send us your favorite or least favorite indie
wow.
belts,
Really
because
favorite, yes.
some are oof.
Mm.
Anywho, thanks for hanging out. Meka, thank you for hanging out with me and joining me on this fine Tuesday with your beautiful self. And thank you for naming this.
Oh, anything I can do for you, know. I love you. Oh, Josh said it in the comments. Do a part 2. Okay.
Sure. Okay, we will take these
And we
suggestions.
start earlier. A lot of y'all actually don't watch NXT. We tried to start a little later to give you guys NXT grace, but we may start it a little earlier.
We'll do it a different,
Yeah,
maybe a Tuesday.
or maybe it's Thursday. Because as long as we keep the T in the title, we're okay.
Figure it out. We'll do it event at some point.
We will.
We'll take a little bit longer, Laura. You know.
Yeah.
This was good for quick. This is
It was great.
This was fun. Where can people find you, Meka?
Make the Mage on all the things. You can follow me on Twitter, please do. But if you're a weirdo, I will block your ass. And I have been on a blocking spree, so I would hate for that to happen to you. Yeah, bodyslam.net. Any local Texas shows, I travel. If you see me out, say hi, but don't make it weird. Okay.
You definitely don't make it weird. Yes, like Mika said, catch us together most Sundays, unless we're outside or
right.
Sundays are hard, guys. On bodyslam.net for the Sunday special. We are the Sunday Syndicate. We bring you everything that happens on AEW Rampage and Collision, and sometimes pay-per-views.
Right.
So plug Body Slam, and you guys know where to follow me. Yeah Pod. We'll do some more stuff. We'll get it going. We'll do some TikToks. We'll do some more live.
We got all kind of stuff coming. I mean, we figured out we clearly have to do the Life and Crimes events. Russo, we have to do the hardcore title belt dive, the intercontinental title belt dive. So apparently we got some content coming for y'all.
Yeah, so. You know what? Thanks for figuring out a lane and a thing you guys like. This was a fun thing. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, please, Spotify, Apple Pod, you know, all of the things. Tell your friends. You can watch this later. But yeah, we'll got stuff coming, and my wheels are spinning. The show's gonna get better. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all of you who hung out. You guys are the best. And we will see you next time, or I'll see you next time. Who knows? We'll see you around. All right. Bye.